Hi everyone. Already we started the topic sound. So in sound we completed 2 videos. Next this is the last topic, reflection of sound. Till now if you didn't subscribe my channel, please subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Here reflection of sound. So if you produce any sound, that sound can reflect same as light. So in light chapter we have seen that light always reflected through opaque object. So same like that, sound also can reflect, means whatever I am talking, whatever producing sound by me, that sound when hits this board, it reflects back, it comes back, that is called reflection. So in this reflection, same as light. So whatever the sound produced and reflected sound, means this is the incident ray. Light we have taken this as incident ray, this is reflected ray. Same here, incident sound and reflected sound both have same angle with the normal. So this is the normal at this point. So with this normal, these two, this is angle of incidence, this is angle of reflection. Angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection for sound also, same as light. And next this incident sound and reflected sound and normal, these three on the same plane, but same as light, this is also. But one is the difference is, light when falls incidence on smooth surface, it can reflect many more times easily. But if you go for sound, sound can reflect many times with not smooth surface, with rough surface. So for light we need smooth surface to get reflection properly, but for sound we need rough surface to get reflection properly. So this is the difference for sound wave and light wave. So here, if reflected surface, sound reflected surface, if this is the surface, if this is at minimum distance, means whatever the sound we produced, sometimes we can hear the sound again. So whatever I call hello, after not few seconds, just a fraction of second, 0.1 second, just at least minimum 0.1 second or more than 0.1 second. After that you can hear the sound saying hello. If I say hello, after 0.1 second we can hear hello. That sound is called as resound or echo. That is called as resound or echo. Both are same. So how can we get that sound means, here if you take the sound in this house, I am speaking out, but you are not getting echo. Why? Because whatever I am speaking out, this is also reflecting, but this object is very near to me. So it reflects back, but it won't take the time 0.1 second. In less than 0.1 second only it reflects back. So here wall is here and many vessels and different objects present in our house. Then these different objects reflects the sound within 0.1 second time. Then we can't hear echo. But if you go to any open place or empty house, vacant house, then you can observe only walls will be present in that house. Then you can hear the sound. Why? Because the sound takes some time to go to the wall and to reflect. When it takes 0.1 second time, then we can hear that echo. So same here, speed is equal to, we know the formula, distance per time. Speed is distance per time. So speed is equal to, for this echo, distance is, for example here one girl is speaking something and here is a wall. She get the sound, resound, echo. Then what is the distance means, from here to here, if this is the distance d, means from this girl to this wall distance is d, and when it reflects back, again it travels the same distance d, means this sound should travel d plus d, 2d distance, 2d by t. Here speed of the sound wave is equal to 2d by t. So roaring a thunder means in rainy season we can observe thunder sound. So that roaring thunder sound is just because of reflection of sound between clouds and earth, multiple reflections. So that's why we'll get sound again and again. That thunder sound again and again we will get. Why? Because the reflection of sound between, multiple reflections of sound between clouds and this earth. So that is the reason for roaring of thunder. And this reflected sound means echo. Echo is weaker than original sound. Why? Because whatever the original sound it is produced by us, it is stronger, and when it is traveling, it gets weak. So its speed decreases, then it gets weak. So that much strongly we cannot hear the echo. So next we have reverberation. Reverberation means in a open closed box, just open one side and say hello in this. Then you can observe that hello, if you say once hello, you will get hello, means that last low, that only you will get continuously. So why we are getting like that means, so that sound reflecting and coming back to your ears, whatever the sound we produce, it enters into that box, empty box, and it again comes back, and it is combined with the original sound. This is the original sound wave, and reflected sound wave combined with the original sound wave, and that sound again we get in less than 0.1 second. If we get the reflected sound in minimum 0.1 or more than 0.1 second, then we get echo. But this is less than 0.1 second, and it is combining with the original sound waves. That's why we get stronger sound. Hello, oh, like this we will get the sound. So this is called as reverberation. So here in cinema halls or as a big class, in big auditoriums, they use sound absorbent materials to make seats. What is the sitting arrangement, and those seats are also made with a sound absorbent surfaces, and the roof of those auditorium halls or cinema halls also sound absorbent materials. That's why we won't get echo or reverberation. Next we have use of multiple reflection of sound. So what is the use of multiple reflection of sound? If you take first example, megaphone or a car horn or anything, auto horn, if you take that is in a conical form, shape. So when this is in a megaphone or conical, horn, these are in conical shape. When these are in conical shape, from this side if you produce some sound, whatever the sound, it passes through this conical wave. So conical wave, when this is passing through this conical wave, it reflects multiple times, again and again it reflects. Then its speed, the sound speed increases, then it can go in all directions with the enhanced speed. So just to increase the speed, we are using megaphones or horns, or if you take Chennai, it is also open, conical open. So that's why we will get more sound. Next, if you take stethoscope, stethoscope is also like a small, very thin pipe. In this pipe, whatever, if you want to hear a heart sound, this heart sound reflects multiple times in this stethoscope. When it reflects multiple times, its speed increases, then we can hear the sound very clearly. And if you take designing of concert halls and cinema halls, so concert halls, whatever the reflected sound, that reflected sound should all reach to the audience. So like that they design the concert halls and cinema halls. If you take whatever the sound, already I told that range of hearing is 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. A normal human being can hear the sound frequency between 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. So the sound which is less than 20,000 Hz is called as infrasonic sound, and the sound which is greater than 20,000 Hz is called as ultrasonic sound. So we'll learn about this infra and ultrasonic sounds. Dogs can hear 50 kilohertz means we wrote that not 20,000 hertz. 20,000 hertz means we can write as 20 kilohertz. 1,000 hertz, 1 kilohertz. Then 20,000 hertz, 20 kilohertz. So normal human being can hear from 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. But a dog can hear 50 kilohertz sound also. And a bat can hear 100 kilohertz sound also. Whatever the human beings cannot hear, that can heard by bat. So these bats, whatever the bat, these are communicate just due to this reflection of sound only. So these bats can go fast, very fast in night also. Why? Because whatever the reflected sound that reach to their ears, then they can assume that what is the distance of that object. When they get the sound of reflected sound, they assume that they can calculate that what is the distance of that object. Then they can communicate easily and they cannot go in that direction. Immediately they change their direction. So that is the bats. Next, dolphins. Dolphins can hear more than 100 kilohertz sounds also. Next, if you go for elephants and whales. Elephants and whales can produce 20 hertz sounds. Those can produce 20 hertz sounds. Next, some fishes can produce can hear 1 to 25 hertz sound. Very infrasonic sounds also they can hear. Next, rhinoceroses. Rhinoceroses, they can hear 5 hertz sound. Industrial applications of ultrasonic waves. So these ultrasonic waves are used to drilling holes. So these are very high frequency waves. So just because of those waves, we can produce holes in walls or in metals. So to drill holes, we can use these ultrasonic waves. Next, second one, ultrasonic cleaning. So by using this ultrasonic very high frequency, that's why the clothes or whatever the dirt present in our house, we can clean very easily by using that sound. Next, ultrasonic detection of defects in metals. In metals, if any defect means any cracks in buildings or in if you take any bridges, so any cracks in those metal bridges or metal any buildings or any vessels, we can find out that defect by using ultrasonic waves. Next, if you take medical applications is first one of ultrasonic waves only. Imaging of organs. So whatever the organs present in our body, we can get their image. So that is example is ECG. ECG is echocardiography. Echocardiography is just because of ultrasonic waves. These ultrasonic waves reach to our heart and they reflects back and they get the it's a photo. What we call is image on the screen we can see different parts of the heart, that is ECG. Next, if you take ultrasonography, USG. Ultrasonography means different parts in our body, means liver, gallbladder. So how it is in our body, is there any defect in that? We can, by using this ultrasonic waves, ultrasonography, USG, we can find out the defects in different organs in our body. Next, surgical use. In surgical use means, so no need to surgery, we can, by using ultrasonic waves, we can means we can treat some diseases. Simple example is kidney, stones in kidney. The stones in kidney, just by sending ultrasonic waves, those stones can smash and dismantle, and those small stones, they can flush out with the urine. So that for that surgical use also we can use these ultrasonic waves. Sonar. Sonar means sound navigation and ranging. Sound navigation and ranging. So in this only we can observe that in ships they use this sonar. So in the ships, whenever they are going in the ship, they use this sonar instrument. It has transmitter and receiver. So through this transmitter they produce some sound. So when the sound passes through the water, it can enter into the water, but if it has any strong obstacle, means like submarine or any sunken ship, if anything is under the water, then it hits that and it reflects back. So whatever the reflector sound, here we have a receiver. So the sound receives by receiver. So by transferring the sound, after how much time we get the sound at receiver? Just with that time we can know the distance, at which distance we have that submarine or sunken ship or any big stone or any school of fish we can find out the distance. Why? Because we know that speed equal to distance by time. So whatever the sound we are producing, we know it's a speed. We are only producing, so we know the speed. And time taken to reflect back, that we have to calculate after how much time the sound wave reflected back. Then by using this speed and time, we can calculate the distance where we have that object. We can find out by using this sonar. And by using this sonar, this is very important, we can find out the depth of the oceans, how much deep that ocean, that we can find out by using this sonar. Next, finding distance by using this sonar is called as echo ranging. Here I have given 4 questions. Please answer these questions in comment box. If you have any doubt also, please comment in comment box. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel.